They are about 2% of the United States, 1 in 50 adults. By most measures of American life, a rounding error. But pull the survey data on religious devotion, attendance, prayer, scripture, service, giving, and this same small group keeps turning up in first place, often by a lot. This isn't a sermon. It's what the numbers actually say about Latter-day Saints. Start with the hardest measure to fake, how often you actually show up. In Pew's 2023 Religious Landscape Study, 69% of Latter-day Saints attend worship every week. Evangelicals, 50, Catholics, 29. The national average is 25. Gallup, asking on its own, finds the same shape. Mormons first, at 67%, ahead of Protestants at 44, Muslims, Catholics, Jews, and, at the bottom, the unaffiliated at 3. Look closer at that attendance, computed straight from Pew's raw data file. Half of all Latter-day Saints attend once a week. Another 1 in 5 attend more than once a week. Meanwhile, across all American adults, half attend seldom or never. The gap is not a few points. It is a different relationship to the pew entirely. Devotion off the record is harder to see, so surveys ask about daily prayer. 73% of Latter-day Saints pray every single day, against 44% of Americans overall. Only 7% say they seldom or never pray. Nationally, that figure is nearly 1 in 3. Then the book itself. Latter-day Saints are the American Christians most likely to read Scripture at home, 72% at least monthly, ahead of evangelicals and everyone else. And it passes down. 80% read Scripture with their children, the highest of any Christian tradition. Religious transmission captured in a single number. And belief tracks practice. Asked whether miracles still occur today, 96% of Latter-day Saints say yes, more than evangelicals, more than Catholics, more than any other Christian group Pew measured. Ask people how central faith is, and the pattern holds. Gallup classifies 73% of Mormons as very religious, the highest share of any faith, against 41% of the country. In Pew's data, 73% call religion very important in their lives. Nationally, just 38. Devotion also turns into hours. Pew found that 72% of Latter-day Saints volunteered for an organization in the past year, the only American religious group above 50%. An independent University of Pennsylvania study put a clock on it. About 36 hours a month, counting church service, more than 4 times the national average. And then, money. In that same Pennsylvania study, nearly 89% of active Latter-day Saints paid a full tithe, a tenth of their income, and then gave again on top of it to causes inside and outside the church. Generosity in this data is not occasional, it is structural. One thread ties all of it together. The same habits researchers credit for Latter-day Saints living years longer. Not smoking, weekly worship, stable marriage, education are the very habits these charts measure. One caveat the data demands: surveys count the people who still identify, and the devout are the ones who tend to stay. Those caveats are real. They don't move the ranking. On attendance, prayer, scripture, service, and giving, 2% of America keeps finishing first. Latter-day Saints, by the numbers.